Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
Erin,
and Cam.
So, Stray Kids, just like Erin and I did a few days ago, where we're doing all the new stuff that's going to be coming and all the trailers and everything, we're going to throw it back. So, Levanter.
Oh,
Who in a what
I've
now?
heard of
Levanter.
this.
Okay.
It's from 2019. So this was just after Woojin had left. It was delayed, so they could see. I don't think he's in the MV.
Astronaut.
Yes, he came after the astronaut. It's like they had to re-record it without him. Now I don't know whether he's on this one or not, because I don't know whether it came out with his voice on it, but then they re-recorded it for the Skiz 2020 album.
Right.
So we're going to watch the MV.
So he's not in the MV,
I'm
but
not
he
sure.
might
I
be on
don't
the
think
track.
he's in the MV because they cut him out of Astronaut that came first. I'd assume he's not in this one.
Okay.
It seems it means it's an easterly wind in the Mediterranean area, and it kind of means wind that blows.
Oh, that makes me think of
In
Mary
Korea.
Poppins. Like the wind's blowing in and the times are changing.
Maybe.
Probably maybe quite a well-placed song then for them. Oh, I hope the MV's then going to be like an outdoorsy MV.
So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, give us everything we need to know about Levanter.
Is that a Hyunjin with pink hair?
I reckon
That's
that's
Felix.
Felix.
Okay, here we go. Back of their heads. It's Felix, Ian,
Sunmin,
Sunmin, Lino, Hyunjin, Changbin, Chan Han.
Yeah. Do you know what? Out of all of them, the easiest one for me I felt to pick out was Han with his neck.
Yeah, same.
Which is such a weird thing to do because I recognise the back of his neck.
Recognise the
Watch
back.
his K-pop done
We're
to
going to have
us.
to play one of those games where it's like, whose ear is this? Whose lip is this?
No, because then we will look like certified. No,
I'll do really well at that.
you will.
I think you need to do, I guess, the intro.
Beat the intro.
Beat the intro.
I'm assuming it's going to be like storyline looking at that. Is it the elevator?
funky graphics.
Oh, it must be. I love this choreo.
Oh! That's a lovely colour on him.
Oh, the mirror.
That scarf on someone's
I
neck.
know.
Just a touch of dandy, isn't it?
너를 수밖에 없어 난
love that on the mirrored floor. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, I only smile he has. For Stray Kids, that was quite a chilled song.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Got my outdoorsy.
You did?
Yeah.
There
that
was,
nice?
I mean, I haven't watched it recent, but there was a lot of links with Elevator for me in that.
Yeah.
With the elevator, the lavender fields, you know.
They kept having an eagle or a bird, and I just wondered what that's, if it was supposed to symbolise something.
Freedom.
Or it's like guiding them.
And not just in like the American eagle thing, but the
Was it
fact
an
that,
eagle? I thought it was a raven.
I don't know.
Anyway.
They kept talking about, no, I want to be myself and all that. So that kind of just being free, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't do a great job on lyrics.
Neither did I.
I read quite a lot of lyrics.
But what I got from the sound and oh god, you know how much I love interconnecting dance moves
Yeah.
when they like transition and hold one another and like arms, and
Yeah.
it just feeds me. I love that so much, and it did feel about a bit like breaking free.
It was quite angsty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But with a softness to it though, that they're breaking free but together. They still felt
Yeah.
like they are a unit, and they as a group are breaking free and moving forward.
Because unlike with some of the harder hitting songs with the choreo as well, a breaking out would be quite a physical breaking free of things, but this, it didn't feel that like that kind of fight.
No, there was a vulnerability to it that they've come to a point where they have to do it, but they're still scared about doing
Yeah, it's like
it.
they haven't started the fight yet. They're just saying, look, but basically it's that realisation of I'm going to have to.
Yeah, so they're scared of looking back. There was a lyric that said, "I've realised the person I needed was me," and I just thought that was nice because they're talking about. For me, it was the elevator was symbolising the next stage they're going to, which they're scared. Again, it could be getting recognition worldwide. They're now leaving being trainees, and next stage of their career, leaving more anonymity behind is more responsibility, is more eyes on you as you get more famous and whatnot. But it's scary, but at the same time they want to do it. But it's almost like the maturing. Well, if we're going to do this, I have to take this seriously, leaving my, more responsibility and a freedom of lack of responsibility, leaving that behind.
Well, this is, I say, December 2019, so for them it may have been we've done our first year. Actually, they would have done their second year. So, it may be that kind of, we're established now, and that's a different set of things
Next
to come.
stage, different kind of scary. And also, I mean, it could, as in anything with art, open to interpretation, it could also be, we've said what other groups have done about growing up and leaving youth behind. That's scary. And that comes with a different set of responsibilities and pros and cons to everything. But yeah, that's scary.
And it definitely felt like in parts of that Chan was leading them. There was a lot of, I mean, the bit with IM when he kind of stopped to look back and Chan's like an arm around him, it's like he's guiding them all.
Yeah. Oh, I gushed at that bit. That was so lovely. In the end, it felt like some clarity, where those two moons, or what the lights came together, and it was like brilliance, and you could see where their path was.
I do think we're taking stuff from it that fits for the song and everything for us, but I think there's a lot of storyline stuff going on there.
Because we've seen the little vial with, to me it looks like stardust in it. I'm sure we've seen.
And Felix was holding something in his hand, and there was shooting stars as well. We've seen in like scars and things. So
it's really nice formations, and vocally again, I really enjoyed that. It was different, just another string to their bow of yet that I'm still hearing their songs and that. And I know that we've spoken before about I wanted to hear some more vocals from different people and things like that. And again, with the editing, you're never quite sure who's singing what bit because the camera changes and whatnot. But yeah, that was really nice because that was a slightly softer, but like I say, with an angst to it. It's good.
I really enjoyed that they had Lino doing this vocal part and choreo where he was the centre in the beginning. He got a real focus there. And then we had something similar at the end with Felix coming in and doing that solo part, and then everyone was there. I love it on the mirrored floor. Looks so good. So
much.
And again, with potential concept of that there's two versions of myself. There was those two moons and everything saying, and the mirrored dancing, even from the two people across, it's keeps talking about this. There's this version of myself on stage or in my career, version of myself, and they're kind of becoming one now.
What I love most about the mirrored dance is I looked at it, I was like, that's Changbin and Hyunjin, and I'm like, when you're thinking of dancing, you would think of Hyunjin. He's one of the best dancers. But the fact they've paired him with Changbin, it shows that the others can hold their own, because when you're paired up, if you are not up to scratch, it's going to stand out because you are with someone who's so good. So I was like, my man. He's going to be part of Dance Ratcha. He'll be in every Ratcha because we know he's got the vocal too.
I was pleased to see him in that bit.
I loved the colouring of the pinks and stuff. Looked lovely on them.
They need Sungbin's little scarf.
Yes.
Ian had that cosy beige knitwear with the shirt coming out, and Han's jumper just looked like a cloud. Like if I put my hand in the jumper.
Han's jumper looked like he had space for me to crawl into it with him. He looked so gorgeous.
And really nice colour, like you said, of that shirt on Bangchan.
Yeah.
Specifically with his darker hair.
Yeah. Because,
again, sorry, timeline around this, but in the other ones, like Miro, whatnot, on the other side, he had the blonde curly.
Yeah.
And in this, they've gone for the brown messy. And so that's like deep blush salmon. I don't know how you describe that, but that was really nice with his hair.
I also think for Chan, it's because we know that he likes to wear black. It's what he wears. So to see him in a colour, it's a treat.
Oh, we have that in common. Like, they freak out if I wear a colour that's
or
not black or grey.
Yeah. I don't feel like we got a lot of Hyunjin. But then if they had to redo Astronaut, they may have gone, he's got a lot of focus in that. Whether it be that was their intent or whether that's how they had to edit it. So that may have been
bit of balance.
Yeah.
There's 8 of them. I always say they do a great job of splitting things out, and I don't ever get the feeling that they are disappointed.
No.
With the exposure.
And also it's to consider the amount of, like we've said before, especially if you're getting to know a group, like in early stages, sometimes you're watching an MV and there's so many cuts that you're like, wait. So I imagine that they also want to keep that to a minimum so that at least every member does get a few seconds on screen before they change. Yeah. And if they look back and they're like, oh, someone hasn't got as much time, they could go back and change it, but they probably have to make those cuts even shorter, which would then give you a different feeling if the editing is changing too quickly. So, yeah, like you say, from MV to MV, it tends to balance out, but they're there and they're all doing great.
That shot where they were all laughing and it kind of focused on Seungmin, I was just like, God, that is a beautiful smile. Oh.
I love seeing them when they giggle and are happy, and you see them pop and slightly slow down, pop an arm around the other, and a slap on the back. I just want to watch that with glossy lighting constantly.
Yeah, Blueprint as a video is.
Oh,
yeah,
love it.
Ian looked sad. I felt in a lot of this, or I don't know if it was sad or suspicious. Do you know what I mean? He was quite. I don't know.
But it's a change. Maybe nerves.
That's what I thought. It had a vulnerability to it, and that's why he was maybe scared or apprehensive about going, and that's why Bangchan then reassured him.
Although to be fair, it doesn't matter what is going on in my life. if I was scared or nervous about anything and Chan was there saying it would be okay, I'd be like, oh, I'm fine now. I absolutely believe you.
Yeah, he's holding the door open, like, okay, I don't know what's to the side, but I'm going to walk through it.
Which is very dangerous because he could be a cult leader.
Which is literally what he just did.
He is.
He was like, no one knows what's on the other side, but he's like, come on, guys, it's okay.
But
And they're like, okay.
the idea of you just
we trust our leader.
You've got to keep moving forward.
Oh my God, is this what faith is? I'm not a religious person.
Spirituality.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Chan I believe in.
In Chan we trust.
I was thinking we don't go to church on Sunday, we watch Chan's room. Okay. So that was our reaction to Stray Kids Levanter. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.